Drivers, start your engines!
And we are live from Chicagoland Speedway for race number 2 of IROC 3 here. As the field rolls off, we are in inverse order of the finishing results from Daytona. So Jonathan Zorland, Logan York make up row 1, RJ Bishop, Zachary Fitzwater row 2. Time Pollard, Cole Deaver row 3 with Johnny Gardner, Mark George row 4. Chris Dollerton, Jessica Shelton will make up row 5, and our top 2 finishers from Daytona making up the last row, Riley Smith and Dylan Jacobs. Obviously, if you're one of the guys starting up at the front, trying to make up for what was a bad Daytona, technically, Jonathan Zorline one race back of Dylan Jacobs. Technically, but 23 back, you can earn 26 in the full race. So Dylan Jacobs got max points last week. Zorline got the fewest. It's possible that Zorline and Jacobs could leave here tied. Who knows? As the pace car will pull off, that leaves the field under control of Jonathan Zorline in car 89, representing the Reebok Truck Series. And we are green. Already Bishop trying to pull alongside Logan York. He'll clear actually through turns 1 and 2. Time Pollard going to try and make a move towards the front already on Fitzwater. He wants third away from Logan York as well. And here comes Johnny Gardner in the 32. Already now RJ Bishop even thought about making a move there for the race lead. Couldn't quite get it done coming off turn 4. Still side by side for third between Pollard and Logan York. As Pollard will clear off actually isn't quite clear there off turn 2. He'll clear into turn 3. Dollerton's going to be able to follow through. And here comes Riley Smith in the 18. Top 4, now it's going to be top 5 single file as they get to the line. As not much after I said that, Time Pollard tried to make a move. Mark George thought about a move as well on Riley Smith, it looked like. And now it's going to be Shelton and George side by side into turn 3. As Pollard also now side by side with RJ Bishop for second, but it's Bishop getting the run off the corner. Lag spike there, nice. Dollerton loses a spot to Riley Smith, or I'm thinking of someone else, sorry. Ryder Smithers. I know a Riley Smith, but that's not him. As top 5 again, single file, a little bit of a gap there for Zorline. 3 wide back here, Mark George, Dylan Jacobs, and Cole Deaver. As now Fitzwater falls to last momentarily and now makes it 3 wide with fellow competitors in the Coke Vanilla Cup Series there, Mark George and Johnny Gardner. Representing different series though here. Time Pollard finally got the move on RJ Bishop. Dollerton's going to try and follow through as well, as Dollerton gets by Ryder Smith for 4th. It's going to be Bishop though that gets the run with help from that 18 down the front straightaway. 5 laps complete. It's been all Jonathan Zorline. Doesn't even feel like it's been 5 laps. Holy moly. Dollerton still side by side with RJ Bishop off turn number 2. That's going to allow Shelton to get a run there through down the back straightaway, but Shelton had to check up through 3 and 4. RJ Bishop cleared and Logan York nearly cut off the 18. As now here comes Dylan Jacobs again up towards the front. Saw this a little bit at Daytona. I don't think anyone wants to see the 78 car get up to the lead though. Might be game over. Meanwhile, Time Pollard has caught Jonathan Zorline in the 89. I'm thinking of what the series was that he actually got into this for, where he did drive a 98. As they're side by side for the lead. lead. It's been all Zorline so far, but Time Pollard's going to become our second different leader of the day here on lap 8 as Dollarton looks like he's going to try and follow through for third, perhaps. Yep, going to make the move there. Shelton clears RJ Bishop off turn 4. And Logan York follows through as well. The game again gets unhappy. As Dollarton, sorry, we're having a little bit of problems up here with our screens apparently. As Dollarton tries to make the move on Zorline for second. Looks like he's going to be able to be there off turn number 4. Logan York now is up to 4th. Dylan Jacobs looking for 5th on Shelton. It just doesn't like going back in the field, apparently. Anytime our cameras pick up something deep in the field, it doesn't like it. I don't know why. As Deaver now tries to make a move on Jacobs, that is going to be for 5th. RJ Bishop's going to try and follow his way through. Ryder Smith taking a look at Shelton. That would be for the 8th position. As Zorline now going to try and help Dollarton up towards the front. And it is going to be maybe 3 wide. Depends on what Ryder Smith wants to do. He will make it 3 wide with RJ Bishop, Jessica Shelton. Here comes Fitzwater and Gardner as well. Contact! And around goes Fitzwater! No caution, though, I think. No caution because it's at the back of the field. Oh, what a tough break. As Gardner did save it, so did Shelton, apparently. What a job by the O2. Taking another look back at this, as what a move by Shelton. Just decided that she was not going to lift. She coast kind of through the grass here. And car control able to get back up on track without even losing a spot. I don't even... Did she? Let's see. She was scored in 8th. And comes up the track. She's actually in 7th. She actually does a successful pass in the grass. What a job by Jessica Shelton. I'm pretty sure she learned that from when she was driving this track. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, back to live action. Back to live action. Jessica Shelton's trying to make a move on Dylan Jacobs for what would be 6th spot. RJ Bishop looking on as well. He's going to try and make a move on the O2 maybe in a turnaround fair play moment here as Bishop wants to get 7th spot back, has to check up just a tad. And right now it's Time Pollard controlling the field here at Chicagoland over Dollarton. Zorline's back in 3rd. Logan York is 4th. Cole Deaver is in 5th. And like I said, the best battle right now is 4-6 with Shelton and Jacobs. As Shelton now makes the move on that 78 car. And up front, Cole Deaver has caught Logan York as Shelton completes the pass. RJ Bishop's going to follow through. Zorline said, you know what, Dollarton, you can't make a move. Let me get back up there. As now Dollarton under threat from Jonathan Zorline for that 2nd spot. Zorline trying to make up for what was an abysmal Daytona. He got involved in the wreck. So did Logan York as well in that 33, to be fair. So both of them trying to salvage something, and a win would go a long way if they can do it. As Logan York looks for seconds, going to be inside of that 89 as they come off turn 2. Deaver's going to follow underneath the 43 as well, try and grab the 4th spot away from that 43. As Zorline's back to 3rd, Logan York up to 2nd. As Dollarton gets the run off turn 4 and not quite clear actually of that 3 car there on the inside. As still side by side are the 3 and 43 down the back straightaway. Time Pollard's loving what he's been able to see in his rearview mirrors that allowed him to get another gap out front, although the way that these cars are working, I'm not sure if a gap is what you want, as Zorline wants second spot back from Logan York, but York's going to try and use that outside line to his advantage. Can't quite get the move off of turn 2. As now Zorline going to be able to have that inside line working for him through 3 and 4. Deaver goes back up to the top. Dollarton tried to sneak a peek at the 3, will do so, as here comes the 02 and the 98 up into this battle as well. Shelton with the successful pass in the grass move here at Chicagoland today, trying to look for a spot inside the top 5 as Dollarton tries to go by Logan York. Deaver's already made that move for 3rd. That is for 4th. Shelton's going to follow through for 5th. And RJ Bishop's going to say, you know what, while we're at it, why not? As Shelton gets the run on Dollarton through 1 and 2. That is for the 4th position now. And here comes Dylan Jacobs in that 78 car, looking strong once again, but just not getting up to the front. Ryder Smith going to try and challenge as well. And now Cole Deaver wants second, and he will get the second spot away from the 89 of Jonathan Zorline. As they're only about a straightaway away from catching the 59. Zorline now with a crossover move on Deaver as they go into turn 3. Deaver gets the run though off turn 4. Shelton's now up to 4th. It's Dylan Jacobs 5th. They're 3 wide again. Logan York now on the far outside as Johnny Gardner's caught back up in the 32 car. So now once again an 11 car pack, well, of sorts. Mark George now in the middle of RJ Bishop, Johnny Gardner as they go into turn 3, the Sony Cup Series champion representing the field there, as Jacobs now looking for the 5th spot on Chris Dollarton. Not going to get it there at the stripe. Meanwhile, Deaver wants the race lead from Time Pollard, looking to become the 3rd different leader today and give us at least all 3 bonus points being handed out. Zorline's going to follow through for 2nd. Deaver gets the advantage and gets a gap as now Zorline and Time Pollard battle for 2nd off turn 4. Just past the halfway point. No, we're coming up on halfway. That light is playing tricks on me. As Time Pollard gets a run off turn 2, Zorline can't do anything but try to stay alongside as they go into turn number 3, I should say. This battle for 2nd is going to allow Shelton to close up the gap. She's now looking for 3rd on Time Pollard. Those 2 were teammates in the Hoover Series last season, but went to Time Pollard. As Shelton trying to stay alongside off turn number 2, but it's Time Pollard that gets a run. As Shelton's going to have to fall back in line for the time being. Time Pollard looking to try and get a run on Zorline. As now Johnny Gardner's looking for 5th on Dylan Jacobs. Ryder Smith's going to try and follow through for 6th. As they'll see the cross flags next time by will be the halfway point. As Flames being a little bit upset again. Time Pollard now looking for 2nd again. He's going to get that spot on Jonathan Zorline. Here comes Shelton off turn 4. Can't quite make the move. Halfway home now for Cole Deaver as they still slowly catch the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. As now looks like Logan York might be the best battle on track here as he tries to catch Dylan Jacobs, at least for the time being. As Zorline still tries to follow in the wheel tracks of Time Pollard. Can't quite get there. No one really quite close enough to make a move right now, as there is a little bit of fall off, apparently. As Zorline, Time Pollard now catch back up to Cole Deaver. So now can Time Pollard try and make a move to get the lead back? Shelton took a peek at Zorline coming down the front straightaway, and will take another peek down into turn number 1. Zorline trying to get a run though, as Time Pollard has caught the 3 for the race lead. Shelton gonna again have to fall back in line, as Time Pollard to the back bumper of car number 3. Johnny Gardner slowly starting to catch up as well in that 5th spot. Time Pollard electing not to make a move down into turn number 1, as it does look like that outside line's got the advantage through 1 and 2. Can Time Pollard find a way to make a move though into turn number 3? Not quite. Gardner catches up to the 0-2 of Shelton now. Dylan Jacobs going to try and make a move on Ryder Smith. That is for 6th. But it's going to be Ryder Smith that gets the run off turn number 2. Here comes Logan York. RJ Bishop as well going to try and make a move. He's going to try to go underneath the 33. But it's going to be Logan York that gets the run off turn number 4. As Time Pollard just cannot do anything yet with the 3 of Cole Deaver, as they are within a straightaway still. It's closing the gap ever so slightly. Looks like Logan York might be poised to try and make a move again. He's going to try it at least on Dylan Jacobs into turn number 1. Pulls alongside, not going to quite be clear off turn number 2. But that might do just enough to allow RJ Bishop to try and make a move as well as Chris Dollerton maybe in that 43 car. So our Daytona winners struggling a little bit here at Chicagoland now. Looked strong a little bit earlier on, but couldn't quite get up to the front. Mark George going to try and follow through as well, try and not be last car running, with the exception obviously of Fitzroy. As took a peek there, stuck the nose in as he comes off turn number 4. Can't quite pull alongside the pair of red cars there. As Time Pollard again goes to that lower line, trying to get a run off turn number 2. It's somewhat worked for him as they close in on the 59, who's running about 0.6 slower a lap than the race leaders. As now here comes the 21. Time Pollard wants the lead back as they cross the start-finish line to complete lap 36. But it is Deaver who's going to try and use that outside line to his advantage. Where does Zorline go in all of this? He's currently helping the 3 out the most. And Deaver pulls back in front going into turn number 3. Zorline unfortunately stuck using that higher line, loses a little bit of time. And might be under the threat of the 0-2 now. As Gardner in the 32 tries to take a peek at Shelton for 4th. Can't quite make the move stick. And Time Pollard again trying to use that lower line, although Deaver now is going to be getting a draft off the 59 of Fitzwater. And Fitzwater not going to be able to get out of the way there as Deaver gets held up through 1 and 2. He will make the move off of turn number 2 and down into 3. Time Pollard also going to get around the 59 pretty easily as Shelton tries to make the move for third. Zorline gets the run off turn 4. Stays alongside as now Shelton able to keep the nose in into turn number 1. Can she clear Zorline off turn 2? No, she can't. That's going to allow Gardner to try and push the 02 by. Here comes Ryder Smith in the 18 as well. As all 3 cars now get by the 89. Time Pollard took a peek again. Deaver, though, closed the door, but can't quite close the door as they go off into turn 1 with under 15 laps to go now. Time Pollard back to the race lead in 21. Now what can Deaver do is Fitzwater actually up to speed despite the spin, just lost the draft. As now Shelton tries to make the move to the inside of the 59. Ryder Smith wants 4th away from Gardner. That's going to allow Zorline now to get back to the inside of the 32. Ryder Smith was not able to actually make the move on the 59. Tried to, but couldn't quite make it work. And that allows Gardner to actually get back in front of the 18. As now Gardner tries to make the move on Fitzwater. Meanwhile, for the race lead, Cole Deaver trying to find a way around the 21 again as now makes the move into turn number 3. Side by side off of 4. That's going to allow the 02 to close the gap. Deaver leads at the stripe. And Shelton's going to be able to follow through to second as she's able to pass the 21 at Time Pollard through 1 and 2. Couldn't quite clear though, so she had to run a little bit lower line down the back straightaway. But that move now is going to allow Gardner to make a move for 3rd on Time Pollard. So the 21, who has been one of the dominant cars of the day, now back to 4th position. Meanwhile, RJ Bishop trying to make a move on Zorline. That is for the 6th position. Where does Dollarton go and all that? He's helping the 89, but makes the move on Zorline as they go through 3 and 4. So move the 43 up a spot. Meanwhile, Gardner trying to take a shot at the 02 for 2nd. Can't quite make the move work down the front straightaway. And Shelton trying to use that outside line to her advantage off of turn 2. 21's going to go to the higher, basically the middle there. Ryder Smith decides, you know what, I'm going to take my shot here. He goes for 3rd. Shelton now back to 4th as Logan York's, that's RJ Bishop trying to make a move on Time Pollard. Can't quite make the move stick. Now Ryder Smith behind Johnny Gardner. This almost 0.7 of a second behind race leader Cole Deaver. Shelton not too privy to the move there, trying to find a way back to the 18. As now trying to get a run off turn 4. Will Shelton try and make a move on Ryder Smith into turn 1? Yes, she will. So Ryder Smith now loses the help of having the 32 in front of him. These two battling side by side will allow Time Pollard to catch him up a little bit. What Time Pollard's able to do with it, who knows? As that was Dollarton that just made a move on RJ Bishop. Zorline now trying to pass Fitzwater. Shelton can't complete the move on Ryder Smith, so now Time Pollard thought about making a move. RJ Bishop, though, wants 6th spot away from Dollarton. And Johnny Gardner is closing in on the 3 of Cole Deaver for the race lead. 5 to go at the line. Shelton hangs on to 4th. Deaver able to pull the gap back out just a tad. Dollarton able to hang on to 6th. Bishop hangs on to 7th from the attack from Zorline and his fellow 89, basically. Logan York trying to take a shot at the 89 of Zorline. Can't quite make the move work. As Ryder Smith now back to the back bumper of the 32. 4 laps to go. The lead under 3/10. Gardner hasn't led yet today. Doesn't look like even if he gets up to the lead that he will be able to get any of the bonus points for leading a lap. As Ryder Smith had to check up through 3 and 4. At the line, 3 laps to go for Cole Deaver in car number 3. They both ran a 28:30. Deaver just a hair quicker, basically. Battle back here. Time Pollard wants 4th spot away from Shelton as they go through 3 and 4. He'll get it pretty easily. Meanwhile, Gardner trying to catch up a little bit. Dollarton now makes the move for 5th on Shelton. As Deaver again extends the gap out even farther. 2 laps to go here at Chicagoland. Jonathan Zorline now also makes a move on Shelton. That is for the 6th position, I think. As they'll see the white flag, Gardner got a run off turn 4. 1 lap to go at Chicagoland. Both drivers here didn't do so well at Daytona. 7th and 8th in the points respectively coming into this one. 1 shot for Gardner as they go into turn 3. What can Gardner do? Not gonna be able to get there though. As off turn number 4, Cole Deaver will win race 2 of IROC 3 at Chicagoland. Ryder Smith is solid 3rd. Time Pollard, Dollarton 5th. RJ Bishop, Jonathan Zorline, Shelton, Logan York, Dylan Jacobs, Mark George, and Zachary Fitzwater a lap down in 12th. So that will do it here for IROC 3 Race 2. I will look at what Race 3 was because off the top of my head I do not know it. But congrats to Cole Deaver on the win. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. I'm Grand Fan 291 and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.